There is nothing wrong with the rat race. You need to stay in your lane and think about your future. All the ideas have been thought of, and splitting off from the herd is a bad idea. Doing what you want is idealistic, but not practical. Okay, so here I set up a bunch of things. So first one, there's nothing wrong with the rat race. The rat race is an expression we use of, you wake up, or everybody wakes up, you get in your car at like 7:38, you drive to work, or you take the subway, you work, and then you get in your car, take the subway home, and you're just trying to work in an office, do your work, get promoted. So we refer to that whole system as the rat race. So if you are doing that right now, and then you quit and open up a cafe in Indonesia, you have quit the rat race. You are no longer part of the rat race. But every day, Seoul, New York, London, when we see all that traffic and everyone working, that whole thing, working in office and just go, that's called the rat race. And then I said, you need to stay in your lane and think about your future. Staying in your lane is understanding your limitations and doing that, and not going beyond that. So for example, I love to cook. I am a great cook, but I could not work in a fancy French or Italian restaurant. My food is good, but I cannot present the food very well on a plate. I can't plate it well. I'm not very good at baking. I could open like a very good restaurant, but not an excellent restaurant. So I would stay in my lane and not go to a fancier restaurant. Just do what my limitations can do. And then I said, all the ideas have been thought of, and splitting off from the herd is a bad idea. So if you think of a herd of animals, a large group of animals, they move together in safety. But if an animal goes outside the herd or strays away from it, a predator could go kill that animal. So you should stay within the animals and don't try anything new. And then doing what you want to is idealistic. It's an ideal. It means that it's kind of it's a fantasy. It's a pretend thought. It's kind of a wonderful thought, but in reality, it is not practical. Creating your own path in life will lead you nowhere. There is nothing out there to experience, and it is better to focus your attention on what others are doing to survive in society. Fitting in is better than dropping out. So at first I said, creating your own path in life. So, if a path is chosen for you, you go to school, your parents want you to work for a certain company, then they want you to get married and have kids, buy a house, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of a set path. But if you quit that and start your own company or start doing something that you enjoy doing, your path is changing. So you're using your own power to create your own new destiny. That's creating your own path. And then finally, I said, fitting in is better than dropping out. So fitting in is when, you want to be part of a group, you better start acting like the group, talking like the group, dressing like the group, liking what the group likes, talking about subjects that they like to talk about. So if you're fitting in, that means you are trying to be part of a group and not an individual. And then dropping out means you quit something. So if you drop out of college, that means you quit college. Or, there's a race and you dropped out, and that's quitting. So when we talked about the rat race fitting in, if you drop out of that, that means you've quit what most people are doing and you create your own destiny. Creativity is driving the world today. Don't listen to haters and create your own destiny. It's a long road, but with hard work and determination, you will be successful. So I said, creativity is driving the world today. So if you have something like a feeling or a force, for example, if I asked, what drives you? And then they said, well, money drives me. That means it's my kind of emotional push to get up in the morning. So what I'm saying is creativity nowadays and creating content, that is driving the world today. It doesn't really matter if you have a certain type of product. If someone's more creative than you, they're going to be more successful. So that's driving the economy. And I said, don't listen to haters and create your own destiny. Haters is a slang word we use for people who are usually quite negative. They don't think that they'll be successful. And they also, if you say to somebody, hey, look, I have an idea, I'm going to start my own company. And they say, no, that's a bad idea, it won't work. Those type of people always say that. So what I'm saying is don't listen to haters. Haters always hate themselves and they hate what other people do. And they're usually the very negative and are never positive. So we just call those people haters. And I said, it's a long road, but with hard work and determination, you'll be successful. So a long road is, it is a road, but it's kind of a pathway you've created for yourself, and you're driving down it, and it's not going to be easy. So if you're trying to become successful or start a new business, it's never easy. You're not going to get it immediately or within a week or a year. So a long road is going to take a lot of years and a lot of work. And so determination is kind of the way of thinking that if you think I'm going to be successful no matter what, and even if you fail, you keep trying, that's determination. Or if you want to lose weight and you go to the gym every day, that's determination. Taking the road less traveled is necessary these days because being different is important. Thinking outside the box and exploring new avenues of success is the only way to survive in this fast-changing world. All right, so first I said taking the road less traveled. The road less traveled was coined by Robert Frost, an American writer, in an essay. And basically what it means is that all of society, they're going the same way. They are going to high school, going to college, working for a company, getting married, buying a house, and so on. But if you do something else, if you don't go to college and start your own business, or you don't do what the majority of people are doing, you're taking the road or the path less traveled. And then I said on the second part, thinking outside the box and exploring new avenues of success. So thinking outside the box means don't think traditionally what people think. You have to come up with a new idea. So, if everyone says, we've got to go on vacation to the beach, and we've got to go to the beach, and everyone's going to the beach, but you look within the city and find a nice pool, that means you've thought outside the box. When everyone was thinking one thing, you thought another. Thanks, guys, and thanks for downloading. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, MATTSSAM, and keep in touch, and thanks for downloading. Bye-bye.